Hey gang, I was bored, so today I'm gonna make a tier list on every animal in Hunter Call the Wild. I believe this has everything. It does have the great one red fox and the great one pheasant, so I assume that it has everything else. Um, I'm not sure. I didn't check. Um, and I'm gonna be guessing on a lot of these icons because it's not an actual picture of the real animal. Um, and I'm gonna vote them of just what I like. Are they fun to hunt? And mainly, do they look cool? Are they fun to hunt? Isn't gonna be that big of a category because most of the animals it's the same. It's really just how cool they are. How cool they are. So We're starting with the American alligator, and it looks like this is in alphabetic alphabetical order. So the American alligator, that's an easy B tier. You can't go wrong with that. It's not as good as the crocodile. Actually, I'm gonna throw it down to C tier. Um, just not that great. Next is this hare. It looks like I don't know. This is for I don't know. I don't know what the animal is, or I've never hunted it. I can't rank it. Axis deer, S tier. I love axis deer. I don't know why. Bang 10 is B tier. It's always good when you spawn in at the coast of Emerald Coast. On that walk over to where all the crocodiles are, you always see Bang 10, and they're cool to shoot. I think I have two diamonds. Barashinga, I don't think I've ever hunted. I have a few times. I'm gonna put them in a B tier. I love antlers and horns, so most of the bears will be high, tiger will be high, but a lot of the ducks, um, geese, turkey, those are gonna be pretty low. The pumas, stuff like that. Um, I have no idea what this is right here. So I'm just gonna put it down. It looks like some sort of ibex, but I don't think I've shot a single ibex yet. Tiger. They're cool. They're cool. You got like a what 1% of a cool fur type, but they're just not. I've never shot one. I've never seen one. I've probably spent a solid 5 hours on multiplayer Thunder Baton, maybe 10, and I've never seen a tiger. So I'm gonna put just because they're rare. I'm gonna put them at C. This is bighorn sheep. Bighorn sheep are an easy A. I love bighorn sheep. Black bear. Um, not they're an A tier just because they don't have the antlers, and then the black bear themselves are gonna go to C. Here it is. Black buck, an easy S tier. I love black buck. Actually, I'm gonna shove down bear shinga to probably D tier. They're not that cool. You got so many just better deer than that. But black buck A tier, black bear C tier seems fair. The black grouse, I hate these things. They just piss me off. I always hear them, like calling out, like warning calls, and I've never actually shot one, and I don't plan on it because I don't like a lot of the birds unless they're waterfowls. Um, Black buck in F tier, probably my least favorite. Um, Not probably, easily easily my least favorite deer in the entire game. The black tail. Sorry, I said black buck. The black tail deer. Those things suck. I'm not sure what that is. I think another type of ibex. Blue wildebeest. Um, I got a diamond. I got a diamond. It's pretty cool. They're cool overall. I'm gonna put them in B. Kind of even this out. They're not A. They're probably C. They're C. Um, the bobcat. Bobcat. I've never shot a bobcat. I don't know, but honestly, they're a D tier. They're small. You got pumas. Here's another bobcat right here. Actually, that's your Asian lynx, I think. Um, I don't know what that is. It looks dumb. I don't know what type of duck that is. It might be a type of goose. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. We're in C right now. So Cape Buffalo. Cape Buffalo are cool. I love Cape Buffalo. They're going in B. I put caribou in B. You get out there. Cape Buffalo in B. Yeah, just love the huge animals. Caribou are awesome. I think I've shot 200 caribou, and I've never gotten a diamond. Actually, that's a lie. The diamond did get, I messed it up, so it's a gold. Um, so those are easy A. Both the caribou and the reindeer. I'll actually throw the reindeer there somewhere. We're red deer. Where the hell is the reindeer? Over there. So both of those can go up. I assume that's a reindeer. I have no idea what that is. I'm not gonna lie. Same with these. Most of these ducks, I'm not gonna know what it is. These pigs suck. I hate them. They're always in uh Teowara, and I just wipe them out. I wipe them out because I'm not gonna shoot them anyways. What do we have? Raccoon, D tier. They're cool overall, but they're so ridiculously difficult to hunt. It's just not worth it. I have gone out of my way to shoot raccoon all the time, on the Sweden map. I've probably succeeded once, and it was like a silver. Fox. Right? No, we're in C right now because that's a crocodile, which we'll actually just shove in S tier because crocodile are awesome. Coyote. Oh, coyotes suck. D tier. Easy. I don't like the coyotes one bit. Some type of... I don't know what that is. It's another type of hare. Honestly, all the hares are easy F or D tier. Most of them suck. So we got a ton left. All right, turkey. I love turkey. B tier, just to even it out. I don't want to put everything in A tier. Brown bear. Wait, this is brown bear, not grizzly, right? Here's grizzly. No. This is Eurasian brown bear. So Eurasian brown bear. Yeah, they're cool. I'm gonna put them with. Yeah, I'm gonna shove them in B tier. The Eurasian brown bear, they're just awesome. I remember on Medved, I shot a ton of them. I love them. That's probably the main reason I got Medved. It was the first map I actually bought. Another type of. Oh no, this is Eurasian lynx. Frick you. I hate Eurasian lynx. They're so, just. They have the same feed time, or around the same feed time as the, reindeer. And yeah, just don't shoot them. Don't know what this is. Bison. I hate the bison. I'm not gonna lie. Both the plains bison and European bison, they look so bad. The models in game suck. I can't say it enough. I hate how bad they look. Like I went to Yellowstone 2 years ago, and they look nothing alike in game and the actual bison. I get it. In game, we're probably hunting around the summer. At least it looks like. They gotta change it. They gotta change the bison. It's some type of hare. I don't like the rabbits. Another rabbit. Fallow deer. The great one fallow deer, I think, are the second best great one there is. They're just awesome. I love the great one fallow deer. And then the actual fallow deer can go in S tier. Fallow deer are awesome. I think if I could pick any deer to hunt, it'd be mule deer. And then second place would be elk. And then third place would probably be fallow deer. You know, they're up there. Feral goat. Nah, they're just, actually I'm gonna put them in C tier. They're not that cool. They're straight average. Feral pig. I don't like the feral pigs. Oh, so this is the hog. This is the pig. Duck. All the ducks are gonna go here because I'm pretty sure nobody watching this can actually tell what each type of duck it is from this. I wish they just showed us a picture of the duck. Gemsbok, whatever you want to say. I actually have a horn, a Gemsbok horn, Gemsbok horn. I don't know. Like in the corner of my room right now. I'm staring right at it. Same with, I have a black buck skull on my wall right now. But yeah, those are an easy S tier. I love Gemsbok. Not even gonna try to tell you what that is. This Tibetan fox, right? No. Do they even have those in game? I'm not sure. It looks like some type of fox. I'm gonna put it in D tier. Gray wolf. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're at G. This is some gray fox, probably. Gray wolf. They're B. Because they can be annoying. If they didn't like attack you 24/7, they'd be to A. But I feel like out of nowhere, you'll just get jumped by 20 gray fox, and it is cool. And it is kind of fun because you just shoot them all down. It's so easy to take them off. And yeah, another type of ibex. I'm not sure what type of ibex this is, but all the ibex in general are probably C or B tier. I'm gonna shove this one in B tier. I'm not gonna put the other ones in it. Here we go. This is gray lag goose. Gray lag goose are so tough. I wanna shoot one in real life. They just look awesome. I'm gonna put those in A. Grizzly bear, D. Grizzly bear themselves are awesome, but they have to fix the model. They look so. They look like they got Down syndrome. I don't know how else to say it. They look so bad. Like got like fetal alcohol syndrome. This grouse can leave. What is not a hog? Are we in H? Hog deer? Lion. I think that's a hog deer. No, this is a Havarusa. Um, Probably C tier. I love almost all the deers except for the black-tailed deer. I don't know why Bear Shinga's all the way down here. It's honestly a B tier deer. They're cool. Uh, Mouflon, I assume. Never shot one. Never shot whatever this is. I don't know what it is. This, I don't know. This could be hog deer. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, this is hog deer. Hog deer are cool. You know, they're on Emerald Coast, and they're kind of, you see one, you shoot one, you forget about it. I mean, you'll go collect it, but I've never shot a diamond. Don't even know if I've ever shot a gold. But then I only got like 200 hours. I'm putting them in C. You know, they're straight average. The kangaroo. I have a melanistic kangaroo. Yeah, and I shot it at night too. I didn't even know it was melanistic. I shot it. I knew there was a melanistic on my map. I didn't know it was the melanistic, so I shot it. They're pretty cool, but overall, they kind of look kind of dumb, and they're annoying to shoot because their lungs. It's like a human, but their lungs are so small. So I'm gonna put them in D. Wait, is this a lesser kudu? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is a lesser kudu. F tier. Not it's not the animal itself. It's the idea that they took a lesser kudu instead of a greater kudu. The Virhonga Savannah needs to be reworked like crazy. As long as I know the next map is gonna be an Arctic map, but the one after the Arctic map better be a an Africa map with greater kudu. Why wouldn't they add greater kudu instead of lesser kudu? Nobody knows what a lesser kudu is. Everyone wants the greater kudu. Lion, D tier. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how people even have this in their top 20. The lion, they're so mid. They're so bored. I know everybody and their mom has a albino lion. They're so easy to get, except for me, and that's not even why. It's just a mid map. Mallard, put that in A tier. I love the mallard. Don't know what this is. Merriam turkey, S tier. I have a diamond Merriam turkey. One of the coolest animals there is. What is that? It's some type of cat. So it's either F or D. I'm gonna put it in D, kind of even out. I don't want everything to be an F. The Great One Moose. I think it's my favorite great one. And the moose I'm gonna put in A tier, just because I don't have a big moose. My highest is like a low gold. Although I do have 2 piebalds, maybe 3. Nilgai, these things suck. I'm gonna put it in C tier. They're just not cool. Another rabbit, leave. Puma, or mountain lion. That's a mountain lion. These things are so annoying. Like F tier. They scare away everything. I can't hunt on Silver Ridge Peaks with this garbage in the map, scaring away my elk, my mule deer, my just everything. Mule deer, S tier. I think it's my favorite deer. And maybe my favorite animal. This is Nilgai. What did I put what I thought what is this? I have no idea what this is. This is Nilgai. Put it in C. Actually put it in D. Pronghorn. Pronghorn are cool. I'm gonna put them in D. Or B, sorry. Great One Pheasant, F. I don't know how people like it or even support the idea of the pheasant being a great one. Are you serious? How so why is I would just put pheasant in F too. Actually the pheasant can go in D. Because let's be honest, who actually hunts these in game? They're just tedious. The idea that you can't shoot them off the ground is pathetic. I know you can't do that in real life, but it's a game. Seriously. Plains bison, again, F tier. They look like just a mushed up meat and just living matter. It's terrible. That's not a pronghorn. This is a pronghorn. I have no idea what this is. Puma, again, same with the mountain lion. Just shove it in F. I hate these things. On Parque Fernando. I have Parque Fernando. Looks like a type of raccoon. I'll shove it in C tier. I like the raccoon. Red deer are B tier. The only thing, like if they had variants to the red deer great one, it'd be awesome. The red deer great one is awesome, but the idea that there's only one kind of sucks. And red deer can honestly go in C tier. I really wish they did, European red deer and New Zealand red deer, because have you seen New Zealand red deer? They get so ridiculously big. You wouldn't believe it. The antlers have to weigh like 80 pounds. But then if you go to Europe, the red deer don't get nearly that big. But in Hirschenfeld and in the game, red deer get that big. I just wish they changed that. Red fox, D tier. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the non-antlered or non-horned gray ones. They just don't look that cool. It's just a cool variant, except for the black bear. Black bear's awesome. Rio turkey. I don't think I've ever actually shot one, but I love turkey so much. I didn't get out to go turkey hunting this year. I really wish I did. I don't know what that is. I know what this is. I'm blanking on it. What is that? It ain't. This is whitetail. This is whitetail. It's Sika. Or is this Sika? Where are we? What the heck? Oh, is that Roosevelt elk? I think that's Roosevelt elk. Alright, Roosevelt elk. S tier. Where's that Rocky Mountain? One of these is Rocky Mountain. One of these are Roosevelt. They look the exact same. But they're both S tier. I love the elk. I have no idea what this is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this is. I know what this is. We're an S now. We're an S. No, I don't. I don't know what it is. Snowshoe hare. Put it in F. I hate the rabbits. All of that. This garbage. The musk deer, Siberian musk deer. Get out of my map. They're pathetic. They don't have antlers. The only cool thing about them is the teeth they have, and they're the size of a cat. Why do they exist? I know they exist in real life. Whose idea was it to add it? Side striped jackal can put it in F tier. Why are they adding the hare and the side striped jackal to Virunga Savannah instead of greater kudu or stuff people actually want, like a rhino or a giraffe? Nobody wants this garbage here. Nobody's actually gone out of their way to shoot one of these. Nobody cares about these. This Sika, I have Sika in Maryland. I'm gonna go hunt it in real life next year. That's my plan. So I'm gonna put them in B. They're pretty cool. The snow leopards? Snow leopards are tough. I'm gonna put them in C. Snow leopards are just awesome. Actually, I'm gonna put Roosevelt elk in A tier because they're just not nearly as cool as the Rocky Mountain. Some type of goat. Oh, springbok. I hate these things. Springbok are the worst. They're not F because they actually have antlers. But like every time I see one in a herd, they're always jumping up and down like there's something to be happy about. I'm trying to shoot you. And also, these things, they have a black coat variant. So every time I see one and it's black, I think I just spotted a melanistic. Normally I just ignore them for the most part. I don't know what this is. Tar are pretty cool. I'm gonna put them in D tier. I'm gonna put them in C tier. Put a great one in C tier. The actual tar themselves are a D tier, but the great one's a C tier. Tibetan fox. This is Tibetan fox. Put it in D tier. I don't like the fox. I don't know what this is. That's a goose. Where are we? I don't know what type of almost all the geese are a solid A tier. I love the geese. Warthog, put it in F. Nobody's ever hunted those in their life. Water buffalo are tough. I'm gonna put them in A tier. I love the big water buffalo. Western grouse, get out of here. Hare, get out of here. White-tailed deer, just S tier. And then the great one whitetail are also S tier. I love the great one whitetail. The big rack looks so awesome. I just wish they had. Actually, I kind of like how they don't have a ton of fur variants. Um, Wild hog. That in D tier again with all the other hogs. Another wild pig. Put that in D tier. Wild yak. Yak are awesome. I'm gonna put them in B tier. B tier needs an animal. Don't know what this is. And all the rabbits go in F tier. So there you have it. I'll go over it. In S tier, we have axis deer, black buck, saltwater crocodile, fallow, the great one fallow, which are awesome. I love the great one. Actually, whitetail can go down to A tier, but the whitetail great one's gonna stay up there. Gemsbok are awesome. In game, the Gemsbok aren't like that cool, but in real life, they're awesome. I love Gemsbok. Merriam turkey, moose, mule deer, Rocky Mountain elk, and great one whitetail. That's a solid S tier list. That's perfect. Crocs, honestly, they're an A tier animal, but they're so good for making money. Even if on my entire Emerald Coast, I think I have like 200 crocodiles at least, and there's not a single diamond or a single rare fur. I've gone through all of them multiple times. I've never seen a diamond, never any of that. A tier, you have bighorn sheep. Bighorn sheep are awesome. I want to hunt one in real life so badly. Black bear are they're A tier. They have awesome stuff, even if it's not realistic. Caribou, awesome. Reindeer, awesome. I think that's reindeer, right? I hope that's reindeer. Reindeer are awesome. One of the geese, mallard. I think this is mallard. Mallard are super fun. Both the geese are awesome. I love the geese. I'm going on a geese hunt next year. Moose. Oh yeah, Roosevelt elk, the water buffalo, and whitetail. Whitetail are awesome. Here we go. B tier. You have Bangton, Cape Buffalo, Rio de Grande turkey. All the turkeys look the same. Let's be honest. You can't tell which one's which. I assume this is Merriweather turkey. This is wild turkey. This is Rio de Grande turkey. Eurasian brown bear, I think. Some type of wolf, type of ibex. Perishing, it looks like. Pronghorn, red deer. Where'd I actually put the... Oh, yeah, here's the real red deer. Turkey, I already told you. Sitka deer, I have those in Maryland. And then wild yak. There we go. C tier is the alligator, Bengal tiger, black bear, blue wildebeest, feral goat, hog deer, I think. Havarusa, hog deer, raccoon, red deer, red stag, whatever you want to say, snow leopard, and great one tar. D tier is, what is that? That's a bobcat, a raccoon, I think, type of fox, a hare. Wait, why are you up here? Get down, dude. Coyote maybe. This has to be the grizzly, I think. Yeah, this is the grizzly. Kangaroo, lion, Mexican bobcat, nilgai, pheasant, great one, red fox, springbok. I hate these things. Probably go down to F tier. Tar, Tibetan fox, wild hog, wild pig. Man, I'm struggling naming most of these. F tier, black grouse, black-tailed deer. I hate the black-tailed deer. They suck. Some type of pig, bobcat. It looks like. No, that's the Eurasian lynx. Euro bison. Hate those things. Both the bison should be down here. Yep. Euro and plains. Hare. Just skip over most of the hares. Type of pig, grouse, lesser kudu. It's a cool animal, but just the fact that they don't have a greater kudu puts it down here. Hare, puma. It looks like. I assume we should have both the puma and puma, mountain lion, great one pheasant. I hate those. Plains bison, mountain lion, or puma. That's the puma. Hare, musk deer, side-striped jackal, warthog, hare, springbok. I thought I already named the springbok. Where did it go? No, I didn't. I thought I named the springbok. Oh no, yeah, I just moved it down. Hare, ibex, ibex, bird, 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 bird. They're all just birds. I don't know what this was. And then somewhere, I think this is it, but I'm not sure. No, this is it. This is type of goose. I think that's Canadian goose. So I'm gonna move that up here to A tier because I love all the geese, honestly. Mouflon, it looks like. Yeah, that's Mouflon. Mouflons are a solid beer. B. And yeah, that's the best and the only valid tier list on every single animal Call of the Wild. 25 minutes. There you go. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. And yeah, thanks. See you guys.